Hello, water signs. Welcome back. This is your reading for the last half of December. We're going to take a look into the cards, see what's in store for you. Please remember that this is a general reading, so whatever doesn't apply to you, just let it go. Never give your power away to a reading. You are always in control of your timelines, and if you want to shift it, you know what to do. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in any of those placements, then this reading could be for you. Tuning into your energy, I'm getting a sense that there may be a few of you out there that are feeling a little bit impatient with your intuition right now, feeling like you're kind of blocked, something's kind of stagnant intuitively, this isn't normal for you, and you're kind of feeling a little bit impatient with it. Yeah, and I don't know if that's going to get answered in this reading or if that's just something I'm kind of picking up right now. But let's jump into your reading. Oh, also, if you guys are interested and you want to enter my coaching giveaway, just join the Alchemy program. The link is in the description below, and you can win a chance, or you can have a chance to win one of my 1-month coaching programs that I'm giving away. I've still got 4 more to give away. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into your reading and find out what's in store from our water signs. Okay, water signs. Going to be using my Queen of the Moon Oracle here to kind of shake things up a little bit. The reading, we're going to see if we get any messages here that kind of govern over the entire reading, things that we need to be aware of. We got one. I'm going to pull another one. And there we go. Okay, we have the first one that came out was, the first one we got was pleasure. Look at that. There's just so much activity, like there's a flurry of energy around, like these butterflies, some sort. Okay, pleasure, yes, but I'm getting a sense of transformation here. It's almost like, this is reminding me of Cinderella, when the fairy godmother kind of like taps her wand and like the whole thing goes around her in the dress. She's completely transformed into what, this beautiful princess. I feel like some of you are feeling some sort of divine pleasure over something that's kind of transforming you or acting in this way. But then we also have wisdom has come up with it. Wisdom. So you see she's standing on, she's taken a ladder and she's standing on a stack of books. So it's like there's a lot of knowledge that's been coming in for you. You've been working with a lot of knowledge and then utilizing that in a way that gains you more wisdom. So how do you take that knowledge and apply it? Because she's looking into the stars, I get a sense that this is referring more to downloads. So you've been getting, okay. This is why some of you are feeling really impatient, because I feel like you may have been getting some of these downloads and information and then all of a sudden it stopped. Okay. And then there's some of you where it clearly hasn't. The stars are speaking to you. Your star family is speaking to you. And there's the information that you're getting is transformative to you in a very magical way. I get a sense of deeper initiation through the ascension process for you water signs. Wow. Okay. Let's go into my fairy oracle, see if we can get a few more details here about what else is happening. And we have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. This is this card. Okay, these two cards are like almost identical in such a way. Like, look at these two women in here. And this applies to you men as well, okay? They happen to be feminine depictions. But there is some sort of spotlight on you, or you're feeling in the spotlight, or you're... Okay, water signs. I am just getting that you are feeling really lit up, okay, the last 2 weeks of December, or something's going to be happening that really has you lit up. You are just, and it's not, with the wisdom card coming up here too, it's of a very soul-seeking nature. Like, this fairy was kissed by the pixies talks a lot about unconditional love too, and people adoring her. Like, there's a lot of adoration. This could be that your star family has a lot of adoration for you at this time, and they're all really proud and excited of what you're doing. And you may have reached an initiation point where you're now going to be getting more information or more energetic boosts, so to speak. Let's pull one more card for you guys. Wow, water signs. Okay, what other messages do we have here for water signs? We get one more card here for... Way too many, it's half the deck. One more card here to give us some clarification or understanding over this reading, looking over this reading. Okay. We have undressing of a salad. Oh, okay. Water signs, if you see this card, there's like a lot of moving, there's a lot of balls here, balancing, moving parts. I feel like you guys have so much going on in the energetic realms. Like, there's so much going on, okay? This speaks to all this dancing energy. This speaks to you feeling so pulled to communicate with your star family. There's just this... But also with undressing of a salad, it talks about achieving the impossible. Okay, it's about achieving the impossible. And in many ways, okay, we can take this, you know, what you're doing, what you're communicating, what you're receiving, not a lot of people understand, and they just think, well, that's just impossible. You are doing it, like you know what's happening to you, even though you may not be able to explain it to everyone around you. And it's giving you such a deep sense of pleasure. Okay? This is something that really lights you up, as I was saying before. So there's some level here, water signs, of you really achieving the impossible. But also, there's just so much flurry of action going on here, and so much balancing. Like, I feel like maybe there's a sense of overwhelm here for you. Like, you may be overwhelmed by a lot of the information coming in. And at the same time, you're like, but I don't want it to stop because I love it so much. It's like this, it's kind of like, what do I do? Because I don't want it to stop, but how much more can I handle? Like, I feel like there's a lot kind of coming in here for you. So let's take a look into the tarot, okay, and find out what other messages we have here for water signs. So this is kind of like the overall theme. We're going to see how this is affecting you, water signs, like what's kind of going on here, get a deeper read. But, wow, okay. So we have the 10 of Swords in reverse, beautiful. So this is about, you know, finally breaking free of something that was backbreaking for you, something that was just really painful, something that did not feel supportive at all. a lot of this is, of course, though, mental energy. So within your own mind, something has been put to ease, or something is coming to rest. Coming out of like a heavy mental cycle of something painful that really kind of was exhausting, mentally exhausting. And releasing it may be what's initiated all of this. Okay, what other messages do we have here? Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we have the moon. Okay, so this speaks to your intuition as well, water signs. Really in communion with your own emotions, which is allowing you communion with the stars. Things that are beyond this place. The emotional realms are giving you an access point. It's like opening a gateway for you. I'm also getting a sense too, more so, not so much about confusion, but more about dream state here. That a lot of this information is coming through you guys through the dreams, or you're receiving a lot of information. Yeah, you're receiving a lot of information through your dreams as well. Okay. Well, well, well. We have the 6 of coins, the 5 of cups, and the devil. What is this all about, water signs? Giving and receiving, reciprocation. Okay. Okay. Some of you are stuck on, see, this devil is looking right at her. Okay, this girl, the 5 of cups, where 3 cups are broken, but 2 cups still exist. A lot of this times is just focusing on a lot of the sadness and not on what's still before you. Note that you still have 2 cups. There's a change happening here, some sort of shift. But some of you are, I feel like this is speaking to those of you who felt like your intuition's blocked, okay? And if that's the case, with the 6 of coins coming up here, like with this, okay, first, with this devil card, what it's kind of telling me is that for those of you who are feeling like your intuition's kind of blocked and you don't know what to do, you've been trying everything, like everything that you usually do is just not working, that kind of energy where you're pushing is leading to more disappointment. Okay, it's leading to more disappointment. There needs to be a balance in giving and receiving here. So I'm getting the word allowance coming in, like instead of like pushing for something, can you just allow it to come in? And I know that that can also be frustrating because I'm sure some of you are like, oh, I'm totally allowing, like I'm, you know, like that's what I'm doing. There's something here though that you're focusing on. Okay, if you're focusing on it not happening, you're obviously putting more energy into it not happening. So balance out the scales of that. You may need to distract yourself away from it. You may even need to step away from the push so that you can kind of like, it'll just dissolve on its own without you having to actually try. Let me just see. Let's clarify. Can we get it? What's this devil about? What's this devil about? Let me get a clarification on the devil. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so that is, like, I mean, it doesn't get any more clear than that. It's exactly what I was just saying. The Emperor. The Emperor, always in control, needing to control things. Like, you're trying to control it, okay? So there's some of you out there, I don't feel like this is all of you, because I feel like there's two stories coming in here for this reading where you're feeling like you need to control this situation or control the information coming in, the guidance, or you're trying to control like how you connect with it. And the answer is to kind of let go and give, allow more. You need to receive more and not push that kind of energy. Okay? Let's see what other messages we have here for you. Yeah, the Emperor is the divine masculine of the deck. And so when it comes to like going into your intuition and all of that, you want to be more in the feminine aspects of the intuitive kind of watery realms, as opposed to the taking action and all of that. Like, so if you've been kind of trying to move into that realm, that may be one of the reasons why it's kind of blocking you. But we have like the Six of Wands coming up here. Six of Wands just talks about, you know, this acknowledgement. I feel like you guys are getting acknowledged by your guidance team. Okay, however it reads to you and your guidance team, whether it's your angels, your star family, you know, ancestral guides from the past, that sort of thing, perhaps even loved ones who've passed on from this lifetime. I feel like there's this deep acknowledgement here on that you are on a path of success and they're really proud of the work that you've been doing. Okay, so don't beat yourself up about this, because if you're falling into this area here where you're kind of stuck and you're not feeling like the intuitive nature coming in, I'm getting a sense here that they really want you to just like chill out a little, like relax, because you've done a lot. Like now it's time to just allow things in, to like let go and just receive. Yeah, I'm getting like more of a very kind of starseed reading here. This is feeling very starseed reading. Starseedy. Of course, you know, apply this to your life if it's not that for you. You know, take it as in, if it's not your star family acknowledging you, it's people around you in your actual physical 3D life that are really proud of you, and you're making leaps. Like there's something still transformational happening here. Okay, as I said that, the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. Can I get a clarification card on that? Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. We have the Page of Coins and the Hermit coming up to clarify the Six of Cups here in reverse. So, it's so interesting. So many similar cards coming up in the readings, just in different positions and in all that. So I'm getting a sense here that for some of you, this is going to those of you who are blocked, okay? But again, take this, though, even if you're not, this is only going to enhance things for you. With the Page of Coins and the Six Cups coming up, there is and the Hermit needing to go in to tune into the inner child for you, needing to really go in and reflect and do some work to return to the inner child. I think the inner child within you is feeling a bit abandoned or rejected or kind of shoved to the side. Shoved to the side's a little bit more accurate, actually, is what I'm feeling. That your flow will come back in when you reconnect with your smaller self. and do some healing work there, where tending to your own nature, tending to the wounds that perhaps the inner child is feeling at this time. So really kind of tune into what those feelings are. See yourself loving your small self in a way that you would have loved to have been held or appreciated, because there is a lot happening here. There's a lot happening. So I'm just going to put those there. What other messages do we have here for water signs? I can't tell you guys how many similar cards you're getting from the last reading I just did, which was air signs. Very different reading, but yeah, it's different, but it's, you know, there's a couple parallels here. Page of Swords in reverse. Some messages or news about something. It's not, you may have received some information that isn't clear. I have to say, no, I'm really getting inner child again with this one. This is, to me, the Swords is very much a communication card. There is new information that's coming into you at this time, but it's getting blocked because the inner child has messages for you that will give you a lot of clarity and will actually assist in reconnecting you to the spiritual downloads you were receiving before. It'll help connect you to that place of intuition. I'm getting a strong sense too for all of you, like it's important to connect with the inner child. Okay, it's really important to connect with the inner child at this time. There's messages here. You know, okay, this is such beautiful timing. My podcast episode that's coming out this week on Thursday, it's all about the inner child and how you can completely disrupt this matrix system through the inner child. Not just the inner child, but also as you work through with your inner child, you become more and more aware of the importance of children. And I know a lot of you are completely red-pilled on the human trafficking and the child, the satanic rituals and all of that kind of stuff. There is so much power behind this inner child work and understanding. It shifts the energy through the collective, even into the levels of the children. And so some of you, I'm getting like, oh, okay. Some of you are doing work right now so heavily in that area, which is creating this huge transformation. This transformation, this pleasure, oh my God, I'm getting chills right now. This transformation that is happening is going not just through you, but it's filtering into more of a collective of the children. Oh, I have chills. Okay, you're doing a lot of, this is really a starseed kind of reading. I can't really get around it. You're doing a lot of work here to heal that. Your star family, your team, they want you to know that you're achieving a lot. You're achieving the impossible. They really want you to know that. If you've been feeling blocked, you need to go into the inner child here. You need to address your own wounds and pain here, because it's going to shift things, not just within you, but also on a collective level. Okay? Healing the children, it's so important at this time. And listen to the episode if this is really resonating with you. Listen to the episode that comes out. It's with Rebecca Barfoot, who I just love. And we have a great discussion about how and why the Matrix was created to disrupt the value and belief system by attacking children. Okay, so and whether it's through sexual abuse, or just attacking the innocence of children on a general level. Sorry, this kind of reading went a little bit deep and a little bit dark, but you guys get it. So I know you, okay. Okay. Then we have the Faith card in reverse here coming up. So the message here is that it's very clear. They just really want you to keep the faith and know that you're doing divine work. You are, as you go through this process where some of it is a little bit dark and painful for you, just know that see this column of light coming through. There's a column of light attached to you or in you. Like it's like you're in this column of light, and it's nourishing you. It's nourishing you. It's giving you what you need. So just tune into this. Just tune into the light and receive. Just receive, receive, receive. Don't lose hope here. Okay, one other message here for water signs. One other message. Whoa, way too many cards. Last message for my water signs. Yeah. Okay. 3 of Wands. Okay. So for those of you that are still kind of feel like you're waiting, just know, look, this deck, it's just so beautiful. I was really undecided about which deck to use, and I just felt super called. Like this one was just like, no, use me today. This particular ship is coming from the sky. It's coming from the higher realms, okay? And it's just like planets holding it up. It's just so beautiful. I love this 3 of Wands card. This is like probably one of my favorite 3 of Wands card. So just know that things are coming towards you, that things are coming in and manifesting through this divine work that you're doing. Yeah, and of course, for it to come right after the Faith card too, just feel like some of you may need to hear that. Some of you are really on it, and like the flow isn't so much staunched, but for those of you who it is, just have faith, go more into receiving mode, go more into the reception frequency, okay? So that, and an allowance, like just kind of surrendering. And for all of you, the inner child work is so important here, okay? You're going to understand it on such a deeper level of why it's so important and why the inner child work is the keystone to all of your greatness. It's the keystone to everything you want to achieve in this life. It's the keystone to complete healing in this lifetime, okay? So water signs, this is my reading for you. I love you so much. I hope it was helpful. This is definitely a little bit more of an out there starseed kind of reading, but from what I gather, you guys who watch this reading, you get all that. So, all right, I love you, and I'll be back with you soon.